hitting the record button. I'm getting the energy levels up. Feeling a little bit loud. Feeling a little bit fun. Feeling a little actually genuinely super excited to do this episode right now.
Yeah, let's go.
It's a bit of a trial run for the Marvel
that's fair.
episode. But at the same time, we're talking about
Marvelous.
something incredibly important.
Absolutely.
So, hit me with that intro. Let's just freaking do it right now. Just off the rip.
We're doing it. Hello, everybody. Here we are. It's Quarter Twins Weekly Review. Hello.
Hello!
Energy.
Yeah!
It's the podcast where you. It's
What?
the podcast with only one question.
That's the one.
Watch anything good lately? Usually we talk about one thing. Today we're talking about many things. And yeah, I don't know, man. You should follow along for the journey. I don't know. Hit the follow button on Spotify. We have 50 Spotify followers now. That's exciting. Almost one per episode. I don't know.
Yes. You know, as long as the
Even
long
less.
as the audience is growing consistently, always getting more listens, always getting more followers. You know, we're on our way up.
We've never had an episode with 0 plays. So I mean,
That is so true. We did have one or two that were
That's
like
great.
5.
yeah, you know.
But, you know, that's not
4 of those
Doesn't
were
matter.
us, probably. Anyway.
testing to
Since-
make sure the audio works.
Yeah. There are time codes in the description. We're going to be talking about
Ooh.
a lot of things today.
Yeah.
So
Good luck
hit
making all those time
time
codes.
codes if you want. They're there. Share and review the show. That always helps. And spoilers for literally everything, everywhere, all the time, all at once.
Specifically in the Star Wars cinematic universe.
If you've never seen a Star Wars thing, this is not the episode for you.
Oh, no. Don't turn them away.
We are going.
We
to
have
be
other stuff to talk about before.
We are going to be ranking every single Star Wars property. That's kind of true. There are
Most of them.
There are probably a few Star Wars movies and things like straight to VHS movies, like the Ewok movies or whatever. But if
We're
we
skipping
don't
the
have them,
Christmas specials.
if we don't have them on our list currently, that means they're probably not worth watching anyway. So.
Indeed.
That's that. We're going to be talking about, and you might say, didn't you guys rank Star Wars already? Wasn't that your first episode? Yes, it was. It was our.
It was. It totally was.
Moving around so much.
Sorry, the wheel of my chair
He's moving
got
around
stuck on
a
the
lot.
little carpet there.
Oh, no.
My bad, guys. I hope I'm not distracting you.
It was really distracting. Trying to intro our show.
Dude, I'm trying to intro my chair. All right.
Yeah, we did rank all the Star Wars movies as our first
true.
episode. That was over a year ago. I've forgotten everything I said back then. And we're also going to be adding the TV shows and everything to this list.
Yes, TV shows, animated specials,
We have 22 items on our list, I think.
Disney Plus
right?
shows. Yes, 22 items. Disclaimer, I just thought about. Clone Wars is including the movie and
Yeah,
all 7 seasons of the TV show.
yeah. We don't need to
So.
differentiate.
As
no
one continuous thing. Separate from Rebels, we did not include Bad Batch or Tales of the Jedi either. Because we haven't seen them. Although,
We don't care to, really.
realistically, I may have to go back and watch Bad Batch because I heard that Disney is planning to put Bad Batch Season 2 up for a couple Emmys.
Oh.
Uh,
Emmys?
and
Wow.
people are hype about Season 2 of Bad Batch. So
I only
Maybe we'll
heard
get
good
into it.
things from the very
Yeah.
few people who watched it.
I just really didn't think that this first season was good at all in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Other than the animation, of course.
Should we
but
jump
that's something
right
we'll-
into it since we have so many things?
Dude, no,
22
man,
items to
no.
talk about.
No, let's sit a while.
sit a while.
I haven't opened Dune.
Okay,
Check that off the list.
I
Haven't touched
didn't. I
that.
didn't think you did.
Played some Jedi Survivor. We still
Nice.
haven't talked about that since the last time, right?
Yeah. No.
So we started doing that on my YouTube channel, Razumafu. You can check out a couple hours of footage. I've had one session without Jordan now because I can't freaking wait to play the game.
Yeah, I'm not free very often, unfortunately.
I watched all of Queen's Gambit a couple days ago.
Is that a show?
It's a chess show.
Oh, I thought that was a movie this whole time.
No, it's just
years.
a show. Yeah. I don't know what inspired this random decision to watch the show. It's a show about chess, but it's actually not.
Anya Taylor-Joy one, right?
Yep. Yes. That is her. She's in it.
Queen's Gambit, of course.
Yes. Which is a chess opening. Yeah. So if you're looking to learn about chess from this show, it's not going to happen. They don't really do that. Maybe like once or twice they're like, this is the Queen's Gambit.
That's when you move this piece to this square.
But it's never ever like they're never going to take any time to explain the moves to you and why it does what it does. It's more like 80% of the chess in this show is two people looking at the board, one person making a move, and then them looking at each other like, how dare you?
Yeah.
How could you? And everyone around them being like, oh!
It's kind of like Ted Lasso is about soccer, but it's not really about soccer. You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
They never actually.
Is season 3 over yet?
There's one more episode, which
right.
I'll talk about that next week when it's over because I have thoughts about it.
Then I'll try to get through it too because I haven't started season 3.
Get through it. You got to get through it, man.
And then super hype, energetic, super cool, awesome. Gareth Edwards has released a trailer for a movie called The Creator.
I watched that
which
so
is
long
a
ago now.
Big budget sci-fi movie coming out this year.
I think so. Yeah.
We're excited about it because
it
it's sci-fi and that's cool on its face.
Big
I did not watch the
fiction.
trailer. I've only seen the poster with the robot holding the stick.
Yes.
So that's all I needed to see.
Did you see my warning about it?
Yeah, I saw your warning that said, don't watch this trailer unless you want to see the whole plot of the movie.
Yeah, I watched the trailer and then I was like, I tweeted, I was like, this trailer is sick AF. But I now know literally everything about the movie, which is kind of disappointing.
Yeah.
Super, super sick looking trailer. I'm not even going to describe anything about it because it spoils everything. So,
yeah.
Which is never fun to see. But,
Jurassic World Dominion.
At the same time, very excited for that movie. You can tell that they're leaning into the Rogue One of it all.
Yeah,
like,
I saw that a lot of times.
And this movie looks, and that's kind of what I like about it is it looks, it could literally be Star Wars if you called it Star Wars. It looks so similar to.
Amen.
Whatever.
Nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with Star Wars, right, guys? Segue.
Nothing wrong at all. Let's talk about it. Okay, so we have 22 properties. Which I no longer have my original list in order, so I'm just going to try to randomly list them out
quickly
for us in no particular order, okay? We have The Phantom Menace, Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith, New Hope, Empire, Return of the Jedi, Force Awakens, Last Jedi, Rise of Skywalker, Solo, Rogue One.
Yep.
Those are our movies. Then we have Mandalorian Seasons 1, 2, and 3, Star Wars The Clone Wars TV show, 2003 animated special, Rebels, Book of Boba Fett, Kenobi, Andor, Vision Season 1 and 2, and one other thing.
I think that's it.
I have 21 on my fingers. What did I miss?
That's it. I think you said it all.
Star Wars Rebels? I said that already.
You said that.
Whatever. You get the idea.
Kenobi. Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh, did I say Kenobi? Okay.
I don't think you did.
Okay. So there you go. That's the list of all of them. If I missed it, Maybe I'll look back and there'll be a word on the screen and you can see what it was.
Yeah,
But I doubt it.
We're ranking the TV shows seasons separately, other than like the Clone Wars.
Other
We're
than
not gonna rank
and Rebels.
all of the seasons, but as a whole. Yeah.
'Cause we're getting into the nitty gritty there. But things like Mandalorian and Visions, specifically those two that we're separating, have a lot of different vibes to their seasons. Sure. They're much more separate than something like Clone Wars or Star Wars Rebels.
Absolutely. And something else different we're doing is we're going to, we've both made our own personal lists, and we've made lists predicting the other person's list. So I've made Joshua's list for him, and I'm sure I've gotten it 100% correct.
And I've made Jordan's list, and I'm sure it's going to make me laugh when he's like, not even close, baby.
Rise of Skywalker, number 1. Let's
go.
Number 1. the best Star Wars movie I've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. Okay, so here's how this is going to work.
Okay, here we go.
I'm going to say number 22 for Jordan, Rise of Skywalker, the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
Right? The worst one. Jordan's going to say, actually, I have it at 21.
Oh,
you know?
Okay. So I'm going to tell you where it is.
You're going to tell me where it is.
At that point.
Right? When I predict it, you're going to say where it is. Then I'm going to get 1 point because I was one off.
System.
Okay? So I'm going to open
Are you keeping track of these points?
I'm literally just thought I need to keep track of this now. So we're going to keep track of it.
This will be fun. It's going to be a game. It's going to be a fun little game.
So
whoever wins gets winning.
Yeah. So when I get 1 point, because I was one number off, if I guess something is 10th and you say it was 5th, I get 5 points because it was 5 ranks off. So it's either
like
direction.
You want the least number.
You want a lower score.
I got you.
Because you're closer to accuracy.
Yep, I'm with you. 100%.
Okay, so for instance, Jordan, I believe that your 22nd and lowest Star Wars property is The Rise of Skywalker.
It's not.
It's not.
There's something. Well, it's not. It's something.
Just tell me the rank. Just tell me the rank.
We're off to a good start. It's at 15. I have it at
15.
I knew I would get you.
You're lying to me.
I knew I would get you with this one.
You're lying to yourself.
And I'm not doing my bit where I try to convince you Rise of Skywalker is amazing. This is genuine. I took days to decide where I wanted this movie. Should I defend myself?
I suppose.
I don't really want to because I don't want to tell you what's below it now because we still have things to do. Let's just go through it, do all the points, and then we can discuss where we want to discuss. Does that sound good?
Okay.
Afterwards?
Okay.
Figuring this out.
Okay. I've given myself 7 points.
Yeah, dude.
On the first one here.
Okay, so I think you, Joshua, have Rise of Skywalker at number 22, the worst Star Wars thing.
Obviously. It's the worst one. You've already completely obliterated my list for you.
Your list is completely off now. So
what?
I'll defend myself at the end, okay? 21.
Okay. Jordan, you're 21. Oof. This is rough.
It's all right.
Is Obi-Wan Kenobi.
It's 22. It's the worst.
Okay, I'll give myself 1 point. Honestly, it was a toss-up between those two for me. Yeah. I really wasn't sure which one you were going to put at the bottom because I know how personally offensive Obi-Wan Kenobi is for you. It is,
yeah. It's the fact that it's so personally offensive to me.
Right.
I think you have Mandalorian Season 1 at 21.
It's at 20.
Okay, sweet. I knew it.
Okay, that's 1 point for you.
I got 1 point.
Okay, your number 20 is Star Wars Rebels.
Wait, nice. Correct. You are correct. Only because I haven't seen it, any of it,
Right.
ever, but I at least believe
How did it make
that
this list?
I at least believe that the artists behind it had some sort of creative passion behind it, which
I do
can't
really
say.
enjoy the Ralph McQuarrie of it all.
Yeah. I think
Okay.
you have Mandalorian season 2 at 20.
Mandalorian season 2 is at 15.
Okay. Dang it, dude.
That is
See, okay, so I thought you were gonna put it
5
lower
points your
than
way.
I thought you were gonna put it lower than some of the prequels because I thought you would give the prequels a bit more credit. But we can discuss that, I suppose.
And this is going to be a big thing when we get through this at the end.
Mm-hmm.
The TV shows versus the movies, so difficult for me to place them. So I get it.
Okay.
All right. I'm right there
19?
with you now. I'm only 2 points behind at this point.
Okay, sweet. We're at 19, right?
Yes, 19. Jordan,
Yeah.
your number 19 is Mandalorian Season 3.
That is correct. Well done.
I'm on fire.
You're on fire right now, dude.
Okay.
19 Mandalorian season 3 is what I had for you.
That is correct.
Nice.
Well done to you, sir. That is accurate. Jordan, your number 18, and this was a hard one for me to place because I have no idea if you've ever even seen this thing. I just put it on the list myself.
Sure.
This is the 2003 animated specials.
I have seen it, in fact. And it is not there. It is up at 13.
13. Okay, that's 5 points for me. Unlucky there. Maybe I did that one a little low.
Your number 18 is The Phantom Menace, I believe.
Oof.
All the way down there.
Oof. The Phantom Menace is 12.
Oh, wow. Okay. I literally couldn't remember what you thought of the prequels. I couldn't remember. It's been over a year since we talked about it. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that was for 18, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, that is 6 points your way.
Dang. How am I gonna lose this now?
I think you're fine. 17 for Jordan is the Book of Boba Fett.
Incorrect. It's at 21.
Oh wow!
I hate that show.
I thought I'd give it a little boost though. It's good.
I didn't even get it credit for having Mandalorian episodes in it because the fact that it just becomes the Mandalorian makes it worse. Sucks. Anyway.
Okay.
That was 17, right?
Yes, for you. 17 for me.
Okay. 17 for you is Attack of the Clones. I thought.
That is correct.
Nice.
17 is Attack of the Clones.
That's crazy how I got that right.
Oh, wait. I gave myself those points.
Oops.
Okay. Number 16 for you is Attack of the Clones.
You're one off. It's at 17. Close.
One off. It's brutal. Okay. Feeling good?
Feeling good.
His least favorite prequel.
We're at 16 now for you?
My 16.
Your
yes,
16
sir.
is Star Wars Rebels. I'm not confident about that.
Oof. I have Star Wars Rebels at 21.
Oh, okay. There you go.
So that is a 5
Dang.
for you, sir.
Rough. I thought you liked it more than that, I guess.
Apparently not. I'm not a big fan.
He's not a huge fan of that. Star Wars
Here's the
Rebels.
thing. I think that my bar is a little bit lower than yours in terms of like where the drop off is. So like, yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
I watched the first 2 seasons of Rebels, and then right before Darth Maul showed up, I quit, which I think is probably the worst time to quit that show.
Fair enough.
Okay, Your number 15, Jordan, is Visions Season 2.
Nah, man. Vision Season 2 is up at 10.
10. Good
Yeah.
for you. Shout out to Star Wars Visions.
Shout out to Star Wars Visions.
That's 5 points for
I
me.
loved it.
It's great. I agree. Okay.
Your 15 is The Book of Boba Fett.
I have it at 16.
So close.
Yes, well done, well done. Okay. Your 14, Jordan, is The Mandalorian Season 2.
Oh, you're spot on, dude. Wow.
Yes.
I'm so impressed. It's insane.
I know you.
Your 14 is Rogue One.
No, sir.
Dang it.
Rogue One is 8.
Oh, no. I couldn't remember if you liked that movie or not.
Oh,
Dang it.
I do.
He likes it.
Big fan.
Oh,
Okay, that
man.
is 6 points for you.
It's all right.
It's falling apart for
It was
Jordan.
so hard to make this list because I
was.
couldn't remember what you thought about anything.
Dude, and the Marvel one is like 40 items.
I know, dude.
It's going to be
Ugh,
brutal. But I actually feel a lot better about that one than I did about this one.
that's fair.
I'm genuinely surprised I've gotten 3 correct. Okay. Jordan, your
13.
number 13 is The Phantom Menace.
Not true. Phantom Menace is 18.
18. Okay, that's a 5er for me.
Your 13 is the show Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I may surprise you
No.
here that it's at number 18.
Oh, okay. I mean, I like that it's down there. That's great.
Yeah.
I thought,
Another...
or we can discuss.
We'll discuss.
Yeah.
You can discuss right now. We're going to forget half the things we want to discuss.
That's true. I thought you liked the reason I put it higher was because you liked just the Obi-Wan Darth Vader stuff more than
I do like the
than I
Obi-Wan
did,
Darth
so.
Vader stuff. I watched that fight the other day. And I thought it was great. Again,
Oh,
I
there you
liked
go.
it.
But it still sucks.
But
So
not better than Attack of the Clones, apparently.
apparently.
Okay. Your number 12. And I know this is wrong, but I can't change it now. Is Visions Season 1.
No, it's Visions Season 1 is at 11.
Oh.
1 up.
You preferred Season 2 of Visions.
I did.
Shout out. Okay.
There are more episodes in Season 2 that I will rewatch than there are in Season 1.
You got to rewatch
That's the
Season
main
1.
differential.
I disagree.
Oh. Your number 11 is the 2003 animated special Star Wars The Clone Wars.
That is correct.
Yes!
Right on the money.
It feels good to win one, you know?
Yeah, wow.
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 Up to 10.
Okay, our top 10s. No. I still got to do your 11. Did you skip one?
Did I skip one? I just said your 11
Did you do my number 12?
Oh, I didn't do your number 12. That's my bad.
Okay.
Sorry, your 12. Wait, no. Do you need to ask me my 12? Did we say that already?
I did your 12, Vision Season 1. Was my guess for your 12.
And Vision Season 1 is number 11 on my list. Okay, so your 12 is Revenge of the Sith.
My 12 is The Phantom Menace.
Ugh. Dang.
And Revenge of the Sith is 14. So you get 2 points. And then you get 0. We'll just skip you. I'll do 2 in a row here.
Okay.
To be back in the front. So your 11 is Revenge of the Sith.
It was Visions. No, wait.
Okay.
I lost track of how we're doing this. So you said my
You need
number
to tell me
11.
where Revenge of the Sith is.
Revenge of the Sith is at 16.
Okay, so that's
Sorry,
5
my
points.
my
for
brain
me.
got confused.
We got a little fried there. Okay. And your 10 is The Mandalorian Season 1.
You're off one. It's at 9.
Ah,
It's so close.
now you tell me what my 10 is.
Your 10 is Visions Season 2.
I have it at 13.
Okay.
That's pretty close. Pretty close. Pretty close. All right, now we're in the top 10. We're within. Okay, so everything up here, these are the bangers. Okay.
The bangers.
All right, absolute bangers. Your number 9 is The Force Awakens.
The Force Awakens is number 7.
I'm on a hot streak of getting points here.
Your number 9 is The Force Awakens.
That is correct.
Yeah, let's go.
Big dub. He's
Big
cleaning
dub.
up the late game here.
Yeah.
Okay, Jordan's number 8 is Star Wars Clone Wars. Animated.
Star Wars The
television
Clone
series.
Wars is number 12 on my list.
12.
Yeah.
You psychopath.
So sorry. I apologize.
That's
Your
okay. I know you don't like the way it looks.
Yeah, I don't. Your number 8 is Star Wars Visions Season 1.
Star Wars Visions 1, Season 1 is 7.
Oh,
Very close. Very
I was
close.
debating these two, 7 and 8, so we'll see.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
my 7.
Your 7 is Return of the Jedi.
It's at number 8.
Ah!
Return of the Jedi is number 8. Switch those two.
Gosh dingy.
Your number 7 is Andor, I believe. That's
My
where
number
you put it.
7 is not Andor.
No.
I have Andor at 6.
Oh, no. We're getting so close towards the top here.
Oh, I give you 6 points?
Can't.
I'm cheating. Jordan, your number 6 is Rogue One.
Rogue One is number 5.
Ah!
We're all one off.
I'm off by 1 3 times in a row.
Your number 6 is Solo, a Star Wars story.
It is number 5.
Oh, no. We got all switched up.
Okay.
We're so close to knowing each other well.
Jordan, your number 5 is Solo.
Solo is number 6.
Ah! Okay.
Your number 5 is Star Wars A New Hope.
5? I have A New Hope at 2.
I can remember. No. Okay.
That is... What was that for 6?
So sad.
For 5?
For 5, yeah.
Okay.
So you need my 4.
Oh, shoot. I did this backwards. Again.
Getting to the top 4.
Okay.
The top 4.
Your number 4 is The Last Jedi.
The Last Jedi has 3.
Ooh. This is a tough one for me.
The Last Jedi has gone up a bit since last year.
I know. That's why I thought it would be just below Andor.
Your number 4
But
is Return of the Jedi.
Return of the Jedi
Whoop.
is at 10.
Oh, okay.
That's a big sixer.
I picked that one.
You're
wrong.
late. I am really screwing this up over here. We're going too fast. Okay.
Too fast. Okay.
Now, okay. Your number 3
Yeah.
is Andor. Which I know it's not.
It's number 4. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
I do have a
Okay.
reason for that. Your
Tell me,
number
tell me.
3 is Star Wars The Last Jedi.
I have it at 4.
Okay. Dang it.
Okay, your number 2 is Empire.
Oh, yep, it is.
Yes, finally.
Finally got one again.
That was 5 ones in a row. for me.
I think. Wait. Okay. So your number 2. It's not, but it's Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
I have Star Wars: Clone Wars at 3.
Oh, okay. I thought you were about to put it at number 1, and I was like, I don't know.
I considered it. I genuinely did, but I was like, I can't do that. Morally, I couldn't bring myself to do it. Okay.
So
your number 1 is A New Hope.
It is. It is indeed.
Yes.
Stood the test of time. A year ago, I believe that
Indeed.
was the case. Your number 1 is Empire Strikes Back, I believe.
That is correct. Yes.
Oh, man. Tally up our scores there, bud.
All right. We're going to pause to do the math and make sure that I
We have to do it all again.
have the actual correct amount of things here. I have the results.
All right.
They are vetted by doing the calculations more than
You had to
once
do a
each
recount?
time. I had to, yep. Here is the final score. Jordan had 48 points.
Oh, no.
That is after 22 guesses. He had 48 ranks incorrect. That is just over an average of 2 ranks away
Yes.
per pick, which is, in my opinion, pretty good
Pretty good.
overall, considering a 22-point list.
Yeah.
No one got... I had the worst guess, putting Rise of Skywalker at the bottom.
Yeah.
With 7 points. So no one got worse than 7 ranks
We'll
off
have
at any
to. Yeah,
point.
we'll have to break all that down, I suppose.
And Joshua had 47 points.
Oh no! Wow, just
1 point made the
just
difference
off.
here today.
incredible. Wow, that's
47
impressive.
to 48. We were very
Basically,
close.
We know each other an equal amount, essentially.
Yep. Pretty much. We knew in general,
In
what we were doing
yeah.
here.
Ballpark.
I've-
Ballpark.
I feel like we've talked so much about Star Wars to each other
Yeah.
that, like, you know, I could throw things on here that I don't even know whether or not you've even seen them, and I can kind of put them on the ranking and not be too far off. Like, you guessed dead on 2003 animated special, number 11.
Yep.
That could have been anywhere on the list.
Yeah.
So
I know you. I know you like that animation.
I do. I
And you
love
like
it.
the Clone Wars. So. Okay. Do you
Okay,
want to do you want to just take turns breaking down our list?
Sure, you go first.
Okay, so
Break
yeah,
it
I had you thought I had Rise of Skywalker at the bottom, which it once was at the bottom. I had
When we just did movies, it was at the bottom.
yeah. So yeah, I had Kenobi at the bottom because there's virtually nothing redeeming about it for me. I genuinely don't like much of anything about it, and it's just very personally offensive. So Rise of Skywalker though, it's up at 15. That's out of 22, it's at number 15. That's pretty high, considering.
Unbelievable. I thought when you said it was up there, I was like, great. He's going to have no New Hope at the bottom.
Yeah, right. So, in the context of the movies, I have the 3 prequels below Rise of Skywalker. And the main thing is, I just can't watch those movies ever. Yeah, I cannot.
Wow.
I can never take those movies and just have a good time, really. There's a nostalgia factor that can get me through it sometimes. But the Rise of Skywalker, at least, like, I enjoy watching it, even though it's bad. It's not even that it's good, but there's some concepts in it that I like, which I can save for the video where I bring a list and convince you that it's the best movie ever made. But I just had to put it. I couldn't honestly, because I could be like, yeah, Revenge of the Sith is like number 5 on my list. I could feed into the internet,
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of my internet brain is wanting to put the prequels higher. But when I'm being really honest with myself, guys, you really don't like those movies at all.
It's tough to get them
It's
any
really tough.
higher than where they were.
Yeah. So I had Obi-Wan, Boba Fett at the bottom because those shows just seem lifeless and passionless and just cash
Come
grabby.
on, the biker kids.
Yeah, I'm just not.
So fun with the colors.
I just don't
So
like
full
it.
of life.
I think
Cyborgs.
they were completely off. The idea of the show, what they tried to do with the character, was completely just misguided. Anyway, I had Rebels above them because I think, at the very least, I don't know, kids had fun watching it, I guess.
Sabine's cool.
I had Mando season 3 at number 19, I think. I think is what I said. Yeah.
So did I.
Yeah. It's bad, and I didn't enjoy that much of it. So I put it below the prequels because they're, as I've said a lot, like at the very least they're a director's vision and passion.
Mm-hmm.
So that puts it above.
And that counts a lot. That accounts a lot for you. I know that.
It does. When you're in the context of a list, when you're listing things or ranking things, I should say, it's just like, a guy made those and he loved making them, and they're what he wanted to make. But they're ugly to look at, and Rise of Skywalker isn't. So I like looking at Rise of Skywalker. So at the very least, that puts it above.
Fair enough.
Mando season 2, and then I kind of had the animation kind of clumped together. Animated special Clone Wars, the full Clone Wars series, Vision season 1, and then Vision season 2, kind of all together. I feel like that they're a very good like middle ground of like, this is Star Wars is existing in animation, and I like all of the things that happen in it. But there's just the things above it have the like, I don't know. I just enjoy watching live action more, I suppose. Because I had Mando season 1 above all of those, which I know you would be upset about because you hate that.
Yeah,
season.
I'm not a big fan of season 1.
I like it conceptually. I think it stands alone very well before it goes off into Easter egg cameo city in the next 2 seasons. And then I had Return of the Jedi. Still not a huge fan of that movie as a whole, stacked up to the other ones, but at the same time, like I do enjoy a large part of it. Force Awakens, Solo, and Rogue One. Rogue One moved above Solo in a few things. I think Andor actually did improve my love for Rogue One, even a little bit.
Sure.
Just the kind of the added context makes that movie, and I think I've been able to like. Rogue One is probably my favorite looking Star Wars movie, the Gareth Edwards of it all.
It's gorgeous.
Beautiful. It's so gorgeous.
Absolutely.
And then I had Andor at number 4. I was tempted to put it higher, but I didn't because, like we talked about in our Andor series review, it doesn't have lightsabers, and that sounds silly, but it's like there are things that make Star Wars, and in my opinion, that's the Force, essentially. And so, like, I couldn't put it above the top tier Star Wars movies. Last Jedi.
Star Wars Visions doesn't forget about lightsabers.
That's true. But
they turn lightsabers into umbrellas.
It's pretty great. Last Jedi, Empire, and A New Hope are all above because they're the cream of the crop, guys.
Oof.
They're so good.
Those are good.
I had Last Jedi playing in the shop today just to feel something.
Just to feel something, anything. Yeah. I mean, it's a respectable list. I would like to see the animation a little higher.
Yeah.
I really thought you would have put Andor above Last Jedi. I knew that Last Jedi and Solo had flipped for you since we did the recent ranking, or the ranking last year, I should say.
I had Solo quite a bit higher.
I had a similar thing with Rogue One and Phantom Menace, or Force Awakens, where those ones flipped for me, and I think Andor has something to do with that. But yeah, overall, I think other than Mandalorian season 1 being above the prequels or below.
Mando season 1 is at number 9, and the prequels started down at number 16. So yeah, they're pretty low.
Yeah. Other than that, I think Like maybe Clone Wars should have been higher.
Maybe.
And obviously, I'm not surprised that like Boba and Mando or Kenobi is way down there at the bottom. I'm surprised as how Star Wars conceptually, or Rise of Skywalker being conceptually good, brings it up 7 spots.
There are concepts I like. It's nice to look at, and the actors are doing good, I guess. It's really
they fly now.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Listen,
I
man,
don't think so.
I just have a good time watching it. Whether that's making fun of it or just having a good time, I don't know.
Hey man, we can all make fun of it.
There's some great stuff in that movie, man. You gotta rewatch
I like
it sometime.
the bass boost and the behind the head lightsaber handoff.
Yeah, sick.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But they made the 180 that they pulled on Last Jedi, specifically in moments like when Luke turns into a Force ghost and like actively catches the lightsaber, completely undoing what he did in Last Jedi.
Unforgivable.
Is just like one of the greatest sins of man.
Yeah, it's terrible. I know.
Unbelievable.
I know.
Insane. I remember in the moment, like they're playing the music, he's lifting up the X-wing and stuff. I'm like, wow, this should be, because when Yoda lifts when Yoda lifts the X-wing in Dagobah, that is my favorite Star Wars moment. Number 1, bar none. Amazing, perfect, beautiful, cinematic, thrilling, majestic, unequivocal, right? So they try to pull a double with Luke doing it, and you're like, oh my gosh, this is the moment. It should be so amazing. And in the theater, the one time I saw it, I remember to myself thinking like, something's wrong.
Yeah.
Why don't I feel what I should be feeling right now? And it's because it's disgusting what they did to my boy. They ruined him.
Yeah. It's insane.
It's unbelievable.
It's literally,
and that is why it's at the bottom.
Yeah. I feel ya. I put Obi-Wan at the bottom out of spite too, so it's fine.
Yeah. Out of spite.
Yeah, I hate that show so much. It's garbage. It's disgusting.
Yeah, okay. So I have Rise of Skywalker at the bottom.
Clearly.
Heathen, disgusting movie. I have Rebels at 21, which I think probably should be higher than Mando season 3. Surely. I don't know. I watched the first 2 seasons. It just couldn't grip me.
Yeah.
I think it really downplays the power of the Empire and makes them look like a bunch of losers.
Yeah.
Which of course, I haven't seen the Thrawn stuff, which is like the good, strong Empire part of that show.
Supposedly.
So maybe I'm just missing out, which is why I probably should put it higher when I finish the show finally. I don't get to see all the Maul stuff and Ahsoka meeting Darth Vader for the first time and blah, blah, blah. I miss all that stuff.
You can watch that on YouTube,
Yeah, and I've seen it on YouTube.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
I don't know if it really matters, right? Whatever. So there's that.
Whatever.
I have Mando season 1 and then Mando season 3.
Mm-hmm.
It's really hard for me to be like, oh yeah, Mando season 3, I remember it being so good halfway through.
Yeah.
And then just tanking at the end. It's a bummer. I think if Katie Sackhoff gets a good show and they get Kate Blanchett to be Satine, we're on fire.
That's a great.
That's a TV show I'm gonna watch.
It's a great
100 times. I'm very excited about that. It's gonna elevate season 3 of Mando for me for sure.
Yeah.
Then I have Kenobi. Again, I rewatched some of the stuff. I like Reva. I think she's poorly placed in this show.
Yeah.
But again, give me a TV show about a Jedi who survives Order 66 and then is a Sith on a quest to kill one of the greatest Sith of all time, Darth Vader. Give me that.
A great idea.
Where she's surrounded by all these dark side Force users. We get to really see the dark side for the first time, other than like Savage Opress, like you know.
Sure.
I think that would be so awesome. So it's poorly placed in this show, but I think conceptually that's an awesome idea.
Yeah, I think they should. Yeah, that's what you're describing. I can see in like a Star Wars Visions, like something like that, where you can spend, or even a multi-episode series or show. But they seem to. I mean, at this point, they're only making shows with top build characters. You know, they're not gonna make a show about a new character because that's silly. Who would ever make a show about a new character?
Yeah, terrible idea.
Who would ever do that? Terrible.
And then I have Attack of the Clones. It's not good.
It's not.
Then I have
It's
Book
bad.
of Boba Fett. I need to rewatch Book of Boba Fett, and we just finished Mando season 2 with my dad, so we're on to Book of Boba Fett now. So we're gonna rewatch that, and that's gonna be a good time. I really, really like his stuff with the Tusken Raiders. I think that's the highlight of the show. I don't really care about his time in the present, where he's like trying to become the Lord of Tatooine or whatever.
Yeah,
That stuff is kind of boring.
pretty rough.
But the like learning how to be a Tusken Raider and like living in that world, I think that's awesome.
Yeah,
Big fan of that stuff.
sure.
And then I have Mando season 2. Surprise.
I know.
I
I thought it would be lower.
thought it was great the second time through.
Dang.
I'm not,
I mean, I like it too. Clearly.
yeah, I don't like Luke showing up at the end.
Yeah.
Personally, well, it's not even that. It's more so that they did the freaking face cap thing.
If they would have just cast an actor, just cast an actor, the guy that they cast,
guy that they did,
they used,
they used. He looks enough like Luke. It's fine.
Right.
It literally looks like such a bad, poorly done face mask.
And it looks better in the Book of Boba Fett episode that he's in.
Yeah.
So they're clearly working on it. But I still I don't think even if it gets perfect, I don't think we should be doing it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think we should do that.
Yeah. It just discredits
Ethically.
the person that actually did the work.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's my take on that as well. Then I have Revenge of the Sith. This one's probably a little higher than it should be. But that movie, I mean, it's fun.
At least it's not number one. That's all I care about.
Yeah, agreed. And then I have Vision Season 2. Give this one another rewatch, and I think I'm going to really, really like it the second time through. And it'll probably scrape into the top 10. Then I have Phantom Menace, the best prequel. It's like 5 hours long. That's the only flaw.
Yeah.
In my opinion, is that it literally takes 100 years to watch.
It's so long.
Qui-Gon Jinn is awesome. Jar Jar isn't that bad in this one.
Yeah.
He has no political power, so that's good. Darth Maul is awesome. Enough said. Then I have 2003 Nostalgia Fest.
What number are you on currently?
I'm at 11.
I lost
We're
track.
almost there.
Oh, that's right. Yep. Here we go.
11 is 2003. It's
so
fun.
Yeah.
We get a lot of insight on Anakin.
Yeah.
And this is like the first time that we see Anakin in like a positive light.
Yeah.
The prequels do not do this character justice at all. He is amazing in these, as well as Clone Wars, which we'll talk about later.
Yeah.
It
I think
does.
Hayden Christensen had, potential to be that, but I think it was just a combination of all the things.
3 bad scripts.
And the acting.
I guess he was only in 2 of them.
Directors direct actors, so it's
you
need a good director to know like how to get performances out of people. And I think Hayden Christensen would have been. He's not that bad. He's okay.
He really isn't.
I think he's amazing for like Revenge of the Sith era Anakin when he's turning bad.
I don't think he's bad.
Anyway,
it's mostly the script for me. He just never sounds like a human.
Yeah.
Then I have Return of the Jedi at 10. Not a huge fan of this one, but it's better than the prequels.
Yeah.
So there it is. Force Awakens. Force Awakens might continue to fall on this list because I have a harder and harder time watching it.
Yeah.
Like the rewatch factor for me is just super low on this one.
Yeah.
So it might continue to go down. Whereas like I could watch Return of the Jedi. I could
Sure.
get into that.
Yeah.
I have Rogue One. That's the big one for me in
Mhm.
terms of like the top 10 is that Rogue One went above Force Awakens this time.
Yeah.
Then I have Vision Season 1. I love Vision Season 1.
Yeah.
I would say that the band episode, I think it's episode 2,
Yeah.
is the only one I don't want to rewatch.
Yeah.
And I frequently go back to Ninth Jedi, The Jedi, I think is the name of the first one.
Yeah, I think so.
Or The Duel.
The Duel, yeah.
The Duel,
Yeah.
Ninth Jedi, Lop and Oko,
Yeah.
Village Bride. There's like 5 amazing episodes, really, really good. I want full series on those, please. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I have Andor at 6, below Solo and Last Jedi. I think I really like Andor, but I haven't had a single desire to rewatch it yet.
Sure.
When I get there, it's going to be great because the show is amazing, of course.
Yeah.
The prison stuff. I think it's just going to be hard to rewatch it knowing what's going down because it is, what is it, 9
episodes, yeah.
It's just going to be a little bit tougher for me to sit through the earlier arcs when they feel like they don't matter as much in the grand scheme of the show. So there's that, I guess. Solo at 5. Such a fun movie.
It is.
People hate on this one for some reason a lot.
Yeah.
Because they don't like
fun, I guess.
I don't even know what they don't like. I'm trying to think of
my
like what they
only
don't
complaint
like.
is the people talk about the lighting being bad, and it is bad.
That's true. Yeah.
The cinematography I don't think is actually that bad, but the lighting is important, and it's very dark, dimly lit. Like the scene where they reveal the Millennium Falcon, it's like this sweeping like reimagining of the Star Wars theme. Like this epic moment. And it's just this like muddy, gray, brown, disgusting shot of the Millennium Falcon, given no like intentionality or like grandiosity. It's just like
yeah. There's no like big lights turning on to show it.
No,
it's kind of just in the dark parking lot.
It's not sparkling or anything, you know.
Yeah. Glistening. I agree. Then I have Last Jedi at 4 with Clone Wars above it at 3.
Yeah.
This is a big one.
I knew it
for
would
me.
be up there for you, Clone Wars.
Clone Wars is in what? Top 3 TV shows of all time for me.
Yeah.
Under Survivor and Adventure Time.
It's really funny when you say it like that, but yeah.
Yeah, I freaking love Survivor, dude.
Yeah.
It's so good. Actually, that doesn't sound right.
I think
Survivor is 3.
Yeah, I think you had Survivor at 3, and then Clone Wars and Adventure Time up at 1 and 2.
Yes, I have Clone Wars at 2. I just checked. Yes. Regardless, it's one of my favorite TV shows ever. And I haven't seen Last Jedi in like 10 months.
Yeah.
So it's a little, I mean, you know, the first season of Clone Wars isn't amazing. Season 2 is good. Season 3 is great. Season 4 is spectacular. Season 5 is meh. The Lost episodes, Season 6 is pretty good. And Season 7 is only 8 episodes long.
And it's one third good.
I didn't hate the origin or like the beginning of the Bad Batch stuff.
Yeah, I guess it was fine.
If you're going back to Season 7, you're only watching the last 4 episodes.
I don't think anybody ever has rewatched the Ahsoka hanging out with 2 teenage girls episodes.
The
or
Ortega sisters. Yeah, nobody cares about that.
Such an insane thing they did. Anyway.
And then I have New Hope at 2 and Empire at 1. Those are actually flipped from my original ranking.
Oh yeah, we agreed at number 1, I think.
And so I have Empire at the top now. This one was a tough one for me to grip because like I think about Empire and I'm like, oh, you have to see A New Hope to truly appreciate this one.
Sure.
But is that really like a discredit? Who's watching Empire if they haven't seen A New Hope?
Yeah, and it's not necessarily true. Like you can put in Empire Strikes Back for the first time and know what's happening. You know.
Yeah. So I had to justify that a little bit in my head, but once I did, it was super easy for me to put Empire above.
Yeah.
The lightsaber fights are better.
They are. For sure.
Han and Leia are peaking in this movie.
Yeah.
C-3PO is good in this movie. Like, we're kind of just, there's no bad performance here.
Yeah.
So it's amazing.
I think
and we get one of the greatest cinematic reveals of all time.
That's true. I think the reason why A New Hope stays consistently at number one, even though I kind of prefer Empire as a whole movie, I think A New Hope, like, it ends with the trench run, and I think it's just structured so well where it builds to this moment at the end with the trench run, and it's such an amazing, like, climactic sequence.
Yeah,
that makes it like feel so, like, I don't know, it feels like a whole cohesive experience. Well, like Empire does too, but it's the ending
but
is
like
less.
You could watch Star Wars: A New Hope and be like, yeah, that was the whole series.
Yeah, never watch anything else. Yeah,
and be satisfied.
Empire ends on, like, it ends with a super incredible the lightsaber fight with Darth Vader and Luke that progressively gets more and more aggressive or whatever. It's super well paced and well done, and then it ends with him getting his arm cut off and then saved by it. Kind of slows to a small little stop.
Yeah.
So it's not as hype at the end, I guess, is why I don't know.
And I mean, like, it's not a happy ending,
right? Which is good in its own right, but I think A New Hope just stands on its own so well. That's why I keep it at number one. But who knows? Next year I'll probably have it at number 12 or something. I don't know.
12 is brutal. Exciting stuff.
Yeah, so that's a little teaser of our what we'll probably do for Juniverse, right? We're gonna do that.
Yeah, we're gonna have it
next week.
Yeah, it's just next week, actually.
Yep.
For our first episode in June. And it's exciting. I have the letterbox lists just over here out of reach. I see you are slowly going through the Fast and Furious movies over here.
Slowly,
getting some reviews out there for the people, for the masses.
Yeah. I guess that's a teaser I've seen for our next two episodes. Well, we're doing the Juniverse episode, and then I have a special surprise planned.
Yes. If you're going to do like a ranking or like a special episode on Fast and Furious here, and I haven't seen any of them, it's going to be tough.
Yeah. Who knows, man?
But yeah, okay, real quick, which one do you prefer, Guardians of the Galaxy or Volume 2?
I'm not going to answer that. I feel like I thought I made that clear in our review of the third one, but maybe I didn't. Go listen to that.
I'm pretty sure I have it correct. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I have it right.
But
I'm just like,
yeah, never mind. I was about to give it away.
My biggest struggle is the TV shows.
Yeah.
Versus the movies. It feels super difficult to put them in here.
Yeah. That took me a while to even figure out for myself where I wanted them.
And like recency bias, how do we know like how close to the top is Guardians 3? Like, it's really, really good. Is it that good? You know?
Yeah.
Does he have Wakanda Forever high? I know he likes that one. Does he like it that much?
Yeah.
You know, Doctor Strange or Multiverse of Madness? You know, which one's higher than the other one? You know?
Yeah, I feel you.
How far down has Black Widow fallen? How high has Eternals risen? You know?
Yeah. The questions.
What's up with his weird obsession with the Falcon and the Winter Soldier? How high does it go?
How high is Iron Man 2? Is it number 1? It could be.
Iron Man 2? Yeah.
What if I did?
How far down can we put Ant-Man and the Wasp below She-Hulk? A show he did not finish.
I watched it. I finished it.
Okay.
I finished She-Hulk, so that gives you a hint of where it might be
Does
at.
he have Love and Thunder at the bottom out of spite?
Does he, out of spite or just accuracy?
Oh gosh.
Is it?
How disgustingly low does he have Miss Marvel? These are the questions
Yeah.
that we need to ask.
I asked, how insanely high does he have Miss Marvel is what I asked.
Dude, it's a great one.
It's going to be so high. I have it so high on this list. I'm just going to say. Like if it's where it is, my prediction, I'm going to scream.
Dude, it's amazing. That's a good one.
That is a good one. I don't even think it's bad. I'm just you like it a lot for some reason.
I love that show.
I don't
dude.
really understand.
It's leagues better than all the other TV shows.
That's just so untrue.
Dude, I have 2 shows above Loki.
Really? Well, I know that it's Moon Knight and Miss Marvel, right?
Yes, Moon Knight is above Loki. Yes, that's true. There you go.
I think you did tell me that. Yeah. Okay. Well, I at least have that correct. Those 2 are above Loki.
Mm-hmm.
And Loki's good though. It's a good show.
It is good.
It is good.
It's in my top 20.
Getting a season 2.
Filming right now if they haven't already finished.
Right now with Jonathan Majors? Question mark?
How low is Iron Man 1 on my list?
Dude,
these are the questions.
The how high I have Miss Marvel and how low I have Iron Man on your list, it really pains me. It's so
Dude, Miss
depressing.
Marvel is so much better than Iron Man.
That is silly talk.
How many movies do I have below Captain Marvel? These are the questions.
Yeah.
How many movies do I have above Age of Ultron? These are the
yeah.
questions.
How many movies does he have below Ant-Man and the Wasp?
You have no idea how many movies I have below Ant-Man and the Wasp.
This is a good format, just these questions.
These questions. What's that from?
These questions. Is that The Matrix? Is that
No.
Is that guy? No. It's not, the way you said it sounded like him. These questions.
It's from
Jeff
Daredevil.
Goldblum? Oh. Daredevil.
The first episode when he's in the court. He's like giving a statement and he says these questions.
Yeah.
How
That's a good
freaking-
show. Daredevil.
That is a good show. It's too bad it can't
Number
make it on
one.
this list.
Better than everything, probably.
No way.
Just saying.
Infinity War or Endgame? Which one does he have at the top? You know, that's a tough one for me.
We can remind everybody that we did make the commitment that we were going to be as honest as possible. I've tried so hard to disengage my internet brain and just what do I like more? What do I actually like more? And that's what I tried to do.
Yeah.
So
that's why I'm here unapologetically. All right.
Miss Marvel number 1. I will lose my mind.
No. I kind of want to give one away on each one.
One on each one?
One for each of us.
Oh, okay.
Away.
As a tease.
Which one? Yeah. Which one do you want from me?
I want... okay. I want to know your middle of the road here. I want to know your number 20.
20?
Then I can maybe gauge.
Okay, number 20 is Captain America, the First Avenger.
Let me see. Where did I have that?
A little fun little teaser.
Oh wow. Yeah, I was way off on that one. I had that down at number 30, so we'll just bring that up.
Oh!
We'll just bring that up. Okay, that helps me a little bit. Okay, what do you want from me? What do you want from me,
All
Josh?
right, let me list.
What the heck
let
do you
get
want
my
from me,
list
man?
here.
You've been hassling me. What do you want?
All right, I want your number 10.
No, that's too high.
Okay, fine.
I don't want to give that away. I like that one.
15. 15. Is that?
Yeah, 15 is WandaVision. Yes, WandaVision.
WandaVision.
It's up at 15.
Oof, I have that at 24. Well, let's bump that up.
Which movies are below WandaVision? A show
Dude, that sucks.
I only
That
like.
gives me 0. That gives me absolutely nothing, man. Well, I can bump this one up.
Gosh,
a little bit
WandaVision
then.
is so close to being perfect for me. It's literally
That's crazy.
It's literally the fact that they just go, "Okay, Wanda, bye. See you later." Like, we're not going to arrest you for enslaving a town. That's my only I hate that. But she had to go be in Doctor Strange movie, so.
You could have busted her out or something.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
Oh boy.
Can we just take Werewolf by Night out of here? I feel like it's throwing off your entire list for me because I have no idea.
You want to give it away? Where is it for you?
Yeah, we should give that away, honestly. Where is it for me? Werewolf by Night.
And then we can delete it from the list.
I had it at gosh, I don't even believe that. I hadn't finished putting that there. I have it at number 35.
Okay, I have it at 36.
Okay, yeah. Cool. Let's get it off of there.
All right, it's out. Rip that one. Okay, that makes me feel better about a couple of the ones that I put below it.
Honestly, I'll every day leading up to our Junifer's episode, I'll move something around. Like it'll come down to the day, and it'll just be whatever I feel on the day. But
It's gonna be tough.
There are a few that definitely I know where they're at.
Yeah, my top 15.
Yeah,
really solid.
The
but
stuff
after
at the
that
bottom
point,
is I don't. Ugh.
It's almost completely pointless to rank that stuff at the bottom. It's like, all of it, up to I would say 21, 23. After that, it's like, I don't really care about this stuff that much.
Yeah. I don't know, man. We'll see.
But it's gonna be great. I think what we should do next time, instead of guessing, or gosh, how do we do it? We need to figure out a better way to do the scoring because that was super confusing.
Yeah, I feel like it wouldn't be
through.
easy to listen to.
Yeah, so we'll figure it out how to do it because I want it to reveal our ranking as well.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, here's what we'll do. So you say my number 39 is blah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will say where I had it for you.
I gotcha.
And then I'll get the points based on that.
Yeah.
That way we actually tell our ranking as we go up instead of randomly saying where they are and not knowing what's going on.
Then we could do each list at a time, so we could just go through my list at once.
Yeah.
And then
I think that's a better idea.
That'll be less confusing, probably.
Yeah.
So.
100% agree.
Anyway, did we end the episode? Are we still doing this episode right now?
Nope, this is still it right here. We're live.
Sweet. That's great.
Fantastic. I just
deleted
oh, no.
everything.
Oh no. Hello everyone. How long have you not been able to see me?
Oh good. The whole time.
Oh dude. It's because I have macros on my number keys. So when I was doing the points, I was probably coming in and out the whole time.
Oh, no.
Oh boy. Well, you have your videos separate, right?
Yeah.
We'll just have your face the whole time. And I'll be fading in and out intermittently during the entire episode.
That's funny.
Shoot. I just click over to OBS and it's just a black screen.
Dang it.
Like, whoops.
Something went wrong.
Well, thanks guys for watching.
Thanks you.
feel free to just listen to the audio on this one.
Yeah. Who knows?
We'll have on the screen here's what we'll do. I'll put the whole rankings on screen. So send me your ranking, Jordan, so I can have it for the video. That way something interesting will happen on my side of the screen. I'll just not be available for your viewing pleasure.
Sounds great.
Because I probably disappeared by the 5th minute and just never came back. If I'm being honest.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, so let's check it out. So I press 1, I'm gone. You know how many times I press 1?
A
lot of times.
In and out.
You know how many times there'll be 2 instances where I pop back up. Immediately followed by me disappearing.
Oh boy.
I gotta reset those macros. That's ridiculous. I never use my number keys.
It'll never be a problem.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
see ya.
Bye, guys. Thanks for listening.
Juniverse.
Next week, we're going to be doing this again, but with 40 or 39 items now.
39 items.
Because we got rid of Werewolf by Night. We'll be doing the entire MCU. Very exciting for the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah.
And we're very excited about that. You guys should be too. Those episodes did okay last year.
Yeah. They sure
They
did.
They kind of weaned off popularity after a whole month of Marvel. So this time we're just doing one.
We're doing one big episode.
And we're not going to talk about anything else. We're just going to cut right to the chase. So we have 2 weeks worth of stuff to talk about the next week.
Yep.
Or 3 weeks, because Jordan's doing
Super
something
special.
special in 2 weeks.
I've been
which is
working
exciting, and I know
way
nothing
too
about
hard
it.
on it.
That's exciting. We should work harder for this podcast.
I don't know if it's even going to be good, but I'm essentially writing a research paper to present to you.
I'm excited now.
There will be a PowerPoint presentation.
A PowerPoint?
It's going to be great.
Yes.
I think.
Oh my gosh.
So, look forward to that.
Wow. Next slide, please. Thank you guys so much for listening. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.